What we discussed in the northwest corner method?
The cells which are at northwest side should be allocated first,
Okay.
taking into consideration the lowest value of supply or demand.
Okay. So what do you mean by M?
Number of rows.
Okay. What do you mean by N?
Number of columns.
Number of columns. Yeah, exactly. So number of rows, number of columns, right? Okay. So see, M rows, N columns, or maybe source, or maybe destinations. Okay. So when you are starting, or when you are discussing about, or when you are working on this, when you are working on transportation problems, right? So initially you need to check whether demand and supply is matching or not. Okay. So prior to that, okay, in the initial basic feasible solution, especially in northwest corner method, right? Initial basic feasible solution. So we have three methods. We have three methods. Any one of you can please tell me what is that first method?
Northwest
corner rule.
Northwest corner method is also called
Stepping stone.
stepping stone method. Okay. Second one?
Lowest cost and
Second one, least cost.
Least cost method is also called lowest cost entry method
Cost entry
or
matrix minimum method.
matrix minima method.
Minimum method.
Okay. Then last one.
VAM method, Vogel's approximation method, or unit cost.
Vogel's approximation method
Unit cost
is also called
Unit cost penalty method.
unit cost
penalty method.
unit cost penalty method. Okay. Unit cost penalty method. Right. So in the last class which we discussed about northwest corner method, the same problem which I am showing you on the board last time which we discussed, right? I have taken randomly 3 factories and 4 warehouses, right? And in the 3 factories and 4 warehouses, whereas supply, which is first factory 8, 10, 20, and the demand 6, 8, 9, 15. So initially, before going to start in the northwest corner method, even in the any method in the transportation problem, you need to check whether the demand and supply is matching or not. Okay. So demand and supply, whether matching or not. So here 8, 10, 20, which is 38, right? So 6, 8, which is 14, 14 plus 9, which is 23, right? 38. So it is matching. Okay, demand and supply is matching. When the demand and supply is matching, then directly we are applying northwest corner method, first method in the initial basic feasible solution. So how it is going to be work out, right? So see, first initially which we are going to be start here, right? The first one that is x11. Okay, so those who already attended my previous session, for you maybe which we discussed about this particular point x11 or maybe c11, right? X11, x12, x13, x14, right? And even x21, x22, x23, x24, and x31, x32, x33, x34. Okay, so x11 initially which we are going to be start. Then when you are working on northwest corner method, so you need to check demand and supply values. Demand and supply values. So if the demand and supply value, which one is the least value here? 6 is the least value. So I allocated 6 here and subtracted here with the 6, because 8 here, 8 minus 6, which we are going to be get 2. Okay. Now 2 available, because it may not be possible here in the warehouse 1 to allocate, because 6 is the demand which is already satisfied. So we may not allocate. So we'll cross that particular one. And the second by default we'll go ahead here in the x12. Okay, because still 2 is left over here, right? And again we are going to be check here 2 and 8. So which one is the least? 2 is the least, so I allocated 2. So 6 plus 2, 8, which is satisfying. So I'm crossing that particular row, right? Then still here, which is 6. Okay, now again I may stand here, which is in x22. okay, because it is already done. X21 is already closed, X22 is there. Now X22, then again I'm checking here 6 and 10. Okay, so I'm allocating, which one is the least one? 6 is the least one, so I'm allocating 6 here. So 6, okay, so I'm subtracting here 10 minus 6, which becomes 4. Okay, clear? Right? Okay, now so 6 allocated and 10 minus 6, which becomes 4 here. Now 6 plus 2, 8, so it is satisfied. Okay, now still here, which is 4 left over. Now again, which I'm going to work out on here, which is X23, right? So in the X23, which is 9, 4, which one is the least one? 4 is the least one, so I allocated 4 here, and which whereas here, which is 6 plus 4, which is 10, is matching, so I'm crossing this one. Then left over, which is X33. So X33, whereas the minimum, which when I compare here the minimum, which is 5, right, and 20, then if I subtract here with the if I allocate here 5, then it becomes 15. Then 4 plus 5, 9. It is also satisfying. Then the last one, 15. Then I'm going to allocate 15. Then after that, what you are going to be do, which is total transportation cost, which you are going to be multiply, which is 2 into 6 plus 3 into 2 plus 3 into 6 plus 4 into 4. Then again 7 into 5 plus 2 into 15. Then we are going to get the final answer, total transportation cost. This is what we did in the last class under northwest corner method, right? Shall we go ahead with one more problem under northwest corner method?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will ask you questions to you only. So let us see how many of you understand this procedure. And those who did not attended my previous session, if I ask a question, please tell me whether I did not attended your previous session. If you know, then give an answer. If you don't know, please just tell that I did not attend it. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me take one problem. Six, 4, 1, 5. Is it clear? So shall I draw here? Is it fine?
No,
Question
sir.
kindergarten, sir.
Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 3 rows, 4 columns. 3 rows, 4 columns. Fine. Okay, so this is origin 1, origin 2, origin 3, and this is distribution point 1, distribution point 2, distribution point 3, distribution point 4. Okay, now we have values here, which is 6, 4, 1, 5, right, 8, 9, 2, 7, right, and 4, 3, 6, 2. 4, 3, 6, 2. Okay, now which is supply, right, 14, 16, 5. 14, 16, 5. Demand, which is 6, 10, 15 and 4. Okay, now what is first step under northwest corner method? To find out initial basic feasible solution, we have first method, northwest corner method. So we are applying this northwest corner method. So any one of you can please tell me what is that first step?
To check whether supply and demand are equal or not.
Yes, exactly. So 14, 16, right, which is 30, 35, right? 10 plus 15, 25, 25 plus 6, which is 31, and 4.
35.
So it is matching, right? Now any one of you can please tell me, if it is not matching demand and supply, what we need to do?
Add a dummy row or column based on the difference.
Exactly. So where it is a difference, right? So you, based on that, you need to add either maybe a dummy row or maybe a dummy column. Okay, so when you add dummy row or dummy column, values of the dummy row or dummy column, it becomes 0, and the remaining leftover value is maybe a supply or maybe demand value. That's it. For that, by doing that, we are going to be make it equal, and we'll start the process same as it is. Is it clear? Right? Okay. Now, any one of you, can you please tell me first step, how to start? 641589274362.
Starting with 6.
Sorry,
Starting with 6, sir.
starting with 6. So please tell me, don't tell that 6, tell that x11. Practice that. x11, x12, x13, x14. Now, yeah, who is that? Is explaining?
Nikita, sir.
Nikita. Okay, fine. Yeah, Nikita. Tell me.
So, starting with x11,
x11. Okay, x11.
comparing the demand and supply for that cell.
Okay, compare
the
demand and supply. Okay, 6 and 14.
Lowest value is 6.
Lowest value 6. So I'm allocating 6 here. So cross this particular one, and it becomes 14.
8.
How much?
8.
8. Is there anyone have a doubt? Those who did not attended my previous session yesterday, please, are you following? No questions? Yeah, next. Any one of you? Next step.
X12, sir.
x12. Why x12? Why not x21?
Before that, the whole column get cancelled, no, sir?
Okay.
Yes, exactly. See, why I'm not taking this x21, because demand of this particular D1 is 6, which is already satisfied. So no need to enter any further values in this D1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, clear? Right? So I'm crossing this particular one. That means there is no any further entry in x21 and x31. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Second step. Any one of you?
X12, sir, now.
x12 now.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Okay, now x12, same procedure. Again, I'm checking supply 8 and demand 10. Which one?
8, sir.
8. So allocate 8 here, right? When you allocate, subtract, so it becomes 2.
2.
10 minus 8, it becomes 2. Now again, you need to
Is
check.
satisfied.
So 8 plus 6, 14. This is also satisfied, first row.
Satisfied.
So cross. So there is no further entry in x2, x13, x14.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now, next step,
X22, sir.
x22. Okay, so x22, then again demand and supply. So which value has to enter?
2.
2. So because it's a minimum, 2, it becomes 14. Okay, 8 plus 2, 10 is also satisfied. So there is no further entry here. Right? Now 14. Okay, now see, I'm checking here, which is 14 and 15. Which one is the least value?
14.
14.
14. So enter 14 here, it becomes 1. Right? Clear?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Now 14 plus 2, 16 even. There is no further entry because it is already satisfied.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now here which we have 1, 5. Right?
1.
I need to enter 1. Where? Where I have to enter?
X33.
x33. So now 14 plus 1, 15. This is also satisfied. Okay, now because I have already entered here, it becomes 4. Now leftover value, which is x, leftover column, which is x34, that is leftover value, which is 4, cancel, that's it. So when you are doing this transportation problems, right, when you enter here, then obviously the remaining values has to be same, column and row. So if it is not same, you did somewhere wrong. That's it, simple logic. Okay, now next step. What is that next step? Total transportation cost.
Cost.
Okay, 6 into 6, right, because we got allocations in x11, x12, which is 4 into 8 plus 9 into 2 plus 2 into 14
14
6 into 1 plus 2 into 4, right? 6 into 6 plus 4 into 8 plus 9 into 2 plus 2 into 14 plus 6 into 1 plus 2 into 4, right? So any one of you can please tell me the total value. Is it 128? 128. Okay,
Yes, sir.
this is called northwest corner method, even if they give n number of same procedure, because we are going to be start from here and which we are going to be end here, which is why it is called northwest corner method, is also called stepping stone method. So we are going in a stepping stone, right? It look like stepping stone, which is why it is called stepping stone method. Is it fine? Do you have any questions? Please ask me. If you have any questions, please ask me. Any questions? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No? Okay. So shall we go ahead with the next method, or shall we go ahead with one more problem? Choice is yours.
Next method, sir.
Next method. Okay, fine.
So can we complete the problem like this in single table, or we have to do stepwise in the exam paper, sir?
Yeah, good question. So see, even this is also best, or suppose we allocated 6, right, first, and usually what you are asking, your friend is asking about that, right? So I will close this one and again I will draw the remaining table. Fine, that is also fine. So if you are working like that, maybe you are showing to the external question paper evaluator, right? Yes, I know the procedure. Or else, even if you are comfortable with the entire thing in a single table itself, it's up to you. But ultimately, which I'm going to be check this value and even this procedure also. If you are comfortable with that remaining tables and deleting, fine, no problem. Or else, even if you want to draw the entire table in a only single table without any confusion, then it's fine. Because if you practice n number of times, then you can understand, right? Then only you are not going to get any problem. Either ways is the best one. It's up to you. Is it fine? Shall we go ahead with the next method?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is that next method in the initial basic feasible solution?
Least cost method.
Least cost method. Okay, so least cost method is also called lowest cost entry method or
Matrix minima method.
matrix minima
Minima method.
method. Okay, so I'm taking here which is 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay, three rows and 4 columns, distribution point 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? And source 1, source 2, source 3. Okay, so values 21, 16, 15, 3, 17, 18, 14, 23, 32, 27, 18, which is 41. Okay, now supply 11, 13, 19, demand 6, 10, is it 12? Yeah, 12, 15. 12, 15. So under initial basic feasible solution, we have one more method, second method, which is called least cost method. Least cost method. Okay, so see, in the northwest corner method, blindly we started from x11 and we did, and we closed from here. But whereas in the least cost method, right, so see, you have to find out the minimum least value in the matrix. In the matrix. Okay, in the table. Now any one of you can please tell me which one is the least value?
3.
3 is the least value. Okay, now question may arise like that. Now I'm not going to be confuse you now itself, okay, because we don't have any same number. Okay, now we'll solve such type of problems also. If it is the same number, then again one more procedure is there, right, to solve that particular problem. Okay, the same thing, logic I will explain to you. Okay, so minimum is 3, right? So in the entire matrix the minimum value is 3. So first we need to allocate in x1, 4, right? So same procedure, which one is the minimum value here out of compared to supply and demand? 11 and 15, which one is the minimum?
11, sir.
11. So allocate 11 here and it becomes 4. Okay, now is there any possibility to enter into x11, x12, x13, x14? I'm getting disturbance from other side, so those who are watching TV, please switch it off. Right? Okay, now any one of you can please tell me, is it possible to enter x11, x12, x13?
No, sir.
Why?
The whole row is getting cancelled.
Yes, because it is cancelled, right? Okay, now 4, then leftover, which is 17, 18, 14, 23, 32, 27, 18, 41. So which one is the least value among these?
18. No, sorry, 17.
No, 14 is there. So 17, 18, 14, 23, 32, 27, 18, 41. Which one is the least value? 14, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now under 14, okay, so now again I'm checking in the D3 and S2, which one is the minimum value, demand and supply?
12.
12. So subtract 1. Is it clear? Are you following? Ramana,
Yes, sir.
Vamshi. Okay, now which I am going to cancel this particular one because 12 demand is already satisfying under D3. So there is no further entries may not be possible in the X23 and X33. Now leftover values, right, which is 17, 18, 23, 32, 27, 41. Which one is the least value?
17.
17. So same thing. So 1, allocate 1 here and it becomes 5. Now 12 plus 1, 13. So cancel this. Now the leftover values 32, 27, 41. Which one is the least value?
27.
27. So I'm comparing demand and supply again. So which one is the least value here?
Demand 10.
10. So allocate 10 here, right? It becomes 9. Now 10. There is no further possibility here. Now the leftover values which we have here 32 and 41. So which one is the least value?
32, sir.
32. So when compared to the demand and supply, again the least value which is 5, allocate 5 here and it becomes 4. Now 5 plus 1, 6. This is also done, right? Then leftover which is 41. Now check here 4 and 4. So we did correct. This is a logic. When finally when you are getting any value, right, either maybe row and column, the same value you have to get. Suppose if you get here 4 and 5, then somewhere you did wrong. Then again you need to work. Okay, so allocate 4 here, cancel. That's it. So if you have any questions, please ask me. If you have any questions, please ask me.
No, sir.
Any one of you? Did you understand the procedure? Any one of you? Is it clear? Now what is next step? What is next step?
Total transportation cost.
Total transportation cost. Now any one of you can please tell me where is allocation? Allocation which we got?
S1, X4.
X14, which is 3 into 4, and again we got X21, right? It's 17, right? Yeah, 17 into 1 plus, then again we got in the X23 14 into 12 plus, which is we got X31, which is 32 into 5 plus 27 into 10 plus 41 into 4. Answer, any one of you?
$791, sir.
7?
791.
No. Sorry, this is 311. Not 4, 311. 3 into 11.
Sir, 812.
812. 812. Okay. Is it clear? First method, northwest corner method, blindly we started from X11 and we came to X34. But whereas in the least cost method, right, which we identified minimum value in the table, and based on that we checked supply and demand, and in that which one is a minimum, and we allocated and we did entire process. Okay, shall we go ahead with one more problem?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so let me take, which is 11, 13, 17, 14. So three rows and 4 columns again. So 3 rows and 4 columns. 3 rows and 4 columns. Then again, which is D1, D2, D3, D4, which is origin 1, origin 2, and origin 3. Okay. Now 11, 13, 17, 11, 13, 17, 14, 16, 18, 14, 10, 21, 24, 23. Is it 23 or 13? Yeah, it's 13. Okay, 13, 13 and 10. Okay, so supply 250, 300, 400. Demand 200, 225, 275 and 250. Okay, now any one of you can please tell me demand and supply is same or not?
Yes, sir. Same.
400 plus 300, 700, 700 plus 250, which is 950, right? 200, which is 225, 425, 425 plus which is 6, 8 and 9, 950, same, matching, right? Clear? So it is not unbalanced. Now what is next step? What is next step?
Finding the least value in the table. Finding the least value in the table.
Finding the least value. Okay, which one is the least value?
There are two least values, sir.
Exactly.
I mean, one only 10, sir. There are two tens.
Yeah, 2 tens. Now I said no. In the previous just 5 minutes before, I told to you, suppose if you get 2 minimum values, how to proceed? Okay, there is a logic behind that. Simple logic. If you get 2, right, listen carefully. Now suppose if you take first origin 2, that means x24, right, you are going to be allocate 250 here, right, because it's a minimum 250, 300. Which one is the minimum? 250, right? Is it true?
Yes, sir.
Now suppose if I take the same, because this is minimum again, so I'm checking x34 is also minimum, fine, so is also minimum. Now even if I compare here 250 and 400, 250 and 400, okay, now here the same value, so no problem at all, even you can take this one or even you can take this one, okay. But suppose here you have a different value which is maximum when compared to this, then again you have to change that particular process. So I'm not confusing you. So initially we'll go ahead here with the either maybe you may allocate here or you may allocate here, but my choice is here. Rather than allocating this, I will allocate here, because even if I compare here 300 and 250, 300 is less and 250, of course this minimum is the most important one, right? But the logic which I'm explaining to you, so x24, x34, 2 minimum values, when you compare these two, 250, either you can allocate 250 here or either you can allocate 250 here, okay. So now I'm allocating here in the x24 250, then it becomes 50, right? Then obviously it will be cancel. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now next list value, next list value 11,
11, x11.
14, 21, 24, 13. So 11 is the least value. Yes or no? Now 11 is the least value. Now 200 and 250. So which value I have to allocate?
200.
200. So allocate 200 here. then it becomes 50. Okay, now 200, this is also cancel. Now again one more problem here, right? 13 is the least one. 13, 17, 18, 14, 24, 13. So 13 is the least value. Now if you check here 13, now I repeated to you, right? So before starting this, which is a least cost method, okay? So if you check here, 13 is the least one in x21 and even x33 also. So don't allocate, check that first. Now suppose if you allocate here, which is 275 and 400, okay? Now I'm checking here, x12 225 and 50. So always if this is the case, so you have to give a preference for the minimum value first, because we are calculating to minimize total transportation cost. Yes or no? Now which one is my option? Is it x12 or x33?
X1.
X12 only, because if I take x12, right, so I may allocate 50, because 50 225, 50 is the least one. Suppose if I want to take this x33, whereas 275 and 400, 275 and 50, which one is the least one? 50 is the least one. So always if you get this type of conditions, now suppose sometimes in the problem they may give you 3 or maybe 4 values same. So if it is a 4 values or 3 values or maybe any number of values, then you need to check like this. Suppose this minimum, and if it's this, then maximum, then you have to take. Suppose even if you have one more 13, right, then again you have to check the demand and supply. If it is a minimum when compared to the remaining 2, then you are going to be allocate that minimum value itself. Is it clear? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
So which is 50, I'm allocating 50 here, right? Then what about here?
175.
175. Then there is no possibility to enter here, so I'm cancelling this particular row. Okay, now, right, now the leftover minimum value, which is 13, so by default we don't have any, so 275, allocate 275 here, then it becomes 1. Is it true? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir. 125.
Right, 125. Now 275, this is also done, cancel. Now we have only 2, but that is x22 and x32. So 18 is a minimum, 18, 24, 18 is a minimum. So in the 18, 50, right? So minimum value 50, allocate this 50, it becomes
25.
125. See, check 125, 125, that's it. Left over this one, so allocate 125, that's it. Now same thing, total transportation cost. So we are going to be calculate total transportation cost, which is 11 into 200 plus 13 into 50 plus 18 into 50. Those who have already calculator, please calculate and tell me the answer. 10 into 250 plus 24 into 125 plus 13 into 275. Is it 12,825? Hello? Answer please. 12,825. You are going to be get the answer. Yes or no? If you have any questions, please ask me. Do you have any questions? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Shall we go ahead with one more problem? Hello.
Sir, we can go with another problem. We will try.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go ahead with one more problem under the same
sir.
LCM?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Three rows, 4 columns. 3 rows, 4 columns. Same. O1, O2, O3, D1, D2, D3, D4. Values 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4? Okay. 4, 3, 2, 0. 4, 3, 2, 0. 0, 2, 2, 1. 6, 8, 10, 4, 6, 8, 6. Yeah. This is supply and this is demand. Now any one of you can please tell me.
It is balanced, sir.
It is balanced. Good. 10, 8 and 24. 10, 8, 18, 24. Yes, balanced. It's a balanced problem. Fine. Next.
We allocate 4 in x1 and x11.
0 is there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 0, 0, 2,
Yes,
2,
sir.
1.
So we allocate 4 in x13.
X13. Who is this?
Soumya, sir.
Soumya? No. We are talking
It's
about
2, 4, sir.
method. It's 2, 4?
Yes, sir.
Why 2, 4? Why not 3, 1?
Because 6 and 8 are minimum, then 10 and 4, sir.
4 is a minimum.
10, 10.
Listen,
We
listen,
will take x3, no, sir.
listen. See,
Minimum.
x24 is 0, x31 is 0, right? So now, if you allocate here 6, 8, 6 is the minimum. But whereas when you are allocating here, 4 is a minimum. So irrespective of this, don't consider that because we need to check only the minimum value. That's it. So 4 is a minimum. Previous problem, the same value, which is 225 something, right? 250 something, right? Is it 250?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So which is why even I said that. Now here 0 which we have here in the x24 and even we have one more 0 in the x31. When you compare here x24 where a demand and supply values is 6 and 8. So minimum, then again I'm checking here which is x31 whereas 4 and 10. So which one is the minimum? 4 and 6?
4.
4. That's so allocate 4. It becomes 6. Now this is cancel. Now next. Next.
Again 0.
Yes, exactly. So 6. It becomes 2. So this is also cancel. Now we got 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now any one of you can please tell me. Which one?
X11, sir.
X11, X23, X32, X34. Which one? Check all possibilities. Check all possibilities and tell me. So if you tell the answer, then you understand very well about this least cost method. Let us see how many of you say accurately. Which one? Is it X12? Is it X23? Is it X22 or sorry X32 or X33? Which one?
X
3, I think, sir.
2 3, sir.
X
2, 3.
X23. Who said this one?
Amala, sir.
Amala. All of you please give a huge round of applause to Amala. It's exactly right. Why? See, X12, when you take this one, 6, 6 minimum. If you take this X32, 6, 6, of course, fine. But whereas when you take here, even here also, 6, 8. But whereas when you take here, which is 2, 8. So, X23 is first entry. Okay. So now, are you following?
Yes, sir.
I think you got the logic behind that. Simple. If you get the same values, you have to check the minimum value. That's it. So if you compare here 6, 6, fine. If you compare here 6, 6, fine. If you compare here 6, 8, fine. But whereas you have one more 2 here in the X23, that when you check here, whereas 2 and 8, so 2 is a minimum, so allocate 2 here and it becomes 6. Now 6 plus 2, 8, so cancel. Now let us see who will tell the answer next. So we have here 2, 3, 2, 2. Which one?
We can take any 2, sir, because every allocation is 6 only.
Exactly. Good, Soumya. So either maybe you can take here, right, because 6, 6, either maybe you can take here 6, 6, either maybe you can take here 6, 6, no problem at all. It's up to you. So which one will take? Tell me. Is it X12?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now 6. This is cancel, and this 6. This is also cancel. Now we have only 1, 2, that is left over 6 and 6. Allocate 6 here. That's it. Done. Okay. Now total transportation cost, which is X12 2 into 6 allocation which we got, and the next allocation which we got in the X23, which is 2 into 2 plus 0 into 6 X24, then we got which is 0 into 4 in X31, plus again we got in X33 which is 2 into 6. So 2 6 are 12, 2 2s are 4, 0 plus 0 plus 12, 12 plus 12, 24, which is answer
26, sir.
24
28. Oh, sorry, 28, 28, sir.
28, right? So this is the method. So I have explained to you all possibilities in the least cost method. If you have any questions, please ask me. If you have any questions, please ask me. Any doubts? Any doubts?
Sir, that, 6 allocations, no, sir.
M plus n minus 1 condition.
Condition, it did not satisfy the condition, sir.
1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, 4 plus 3, yes, 3 rows plus 4 columns minus 1, 7 minus 1, which is we need to get 6 allocations, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is called non-degeneracy or degeneracy?
Degeneracy.
Degeneracy. Okay. So for time being, forget about these allocations. Okay. So if this is the case, then how to do? Then we'll do in the Modi method.
Okay, sir.
Okay, clear? So we should get, exactly, we should get 6 allocations, but whereas we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is less than m plus n minus 1, which is called degenerate. Okay. So if the degenerate, then we have one more procedure, so that will solve in the Modi method. So if I explain now itself, you will get confused. Fine. Shall I rub this one? So I think not required to solve any problem under this least cost method. Yes or no? Ramana?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
So shall we go ahead with the last method under initial basic feasible solution? What is that?
VAM.
VAM method. Okay. So what is VAM?
Vogel's appropriation method.
Vogel's approximation method is also called
Unit cost penalty method.
unit cost penalty method. Sometimes in the examination they may ask you the other name also. Please remember that other name. Fine. Okay. So under initial basic feasible solution, last method which we have, VAM method, Vogel's approximation method. Vogel's approximation method. So again I'm taking 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay. So this is S1, S2, S3, and this is D1, D2, D3, D4. Okay. So 19, 30, 50, 10, 70, 30, 40, 60, 60, 40, 8, 70, 20, then supply, which is 7, 9, 18, demand, which is 5, 8, 7, 14. Okay. Clear? Now see, under initial basic feasible solution, we have one more method that is called Vogel's approximation method. In the short form, it is called VAM method. And let me tell you, most important thing, suppose if you get a problem, right? Solve the following transportation problem by using northwest corner method, least cost method, or Vogel's approximation method. So apply 3 methods and show them transportation cost. When you are working on northwest corner method, obviously what happened? Listen carefully. In the northwest corner method, if you apply northwest corner method, maybe you are going to be get 1000. Right? If you apply maybe a least cost method, maybe you are going to be get 800. If you apply VAM method, maybe you are going to be get 750. So which one is the best one?
750 VAM.
VAM method is the best.
Yes, VAM method is the best one. Suppose they did not ask you, okay? If they did not ask you, right? Directly they say to you, apply any initial basic feasible solution and show the optimality, then don't go for northwest corner method. Don't go for least cost method. Please apply VAM method itself. VAM method is the optimal method. Under this initial basic feasible solution, it is better to apply VAM method. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Right? So most probably they may not ask you these two methods. If they ask you two methods, then you have to work out VAM and you will get assigned cells, unassigned cells, and again MODI method. Then it may take to you time. So directly they may give you allocations and they may ask you find out optimal solution of this transportation problem. That's it. So you are directly applying MODI method. That's it. But logic which I'm explaining to you. Okay, even if you go ahead with the northwest corner method, but the transportation cost which you are going to be get 1000. So as per our example, so which one is the best? Which one is the best method here? Because if you apply northwest corner method, 1000 you will get. If you apply least cost method, you are going to be get 800. If you apply VAM method, you are going to be get 750. So always cost should be less. So in an organization, when you are working, always you need to prefer which is least one to reduce the cost. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, under VAM method, the most important one, suppose maybe if they want to give you 7-mark question, they may give directly this VAM method rather than asking to you northwest corner method or least cost method. They may directly ask you VAM method. Okay, so first step, listen carefully. We have to find out penalties. We have to find out penalties. Okay, so how to find out penalties? How to find out penalties? So first step in the VAM, Vogel's approximation method. So in the first row, which one is the minimum value? Which one is the minimum value?
10,
The next minimum value.
19.
So when you are, this is a first step when you are doing in under VAM method.
The first minimum value is 8, sir.
No. In the first row. In the first row.
Okay.
In the first row.
Okay.
In the S1. Not entire table. Okay. So in the first S1, first row, right, which one is the minimum value? 10. Then next least minimum value, which is 19. So when you are taking here, so don't subtract with 10 minus 19. 19 minus 10. 19 minus 10. How much?
9.
9. So that is your penalty in this row.
Sir, can you please explain again?
Yeah, listen carefully. See, this is a problem, right? Under VAM method, okay? So first you have to check this demand and supply. Okay? So if it is not matching demand and supply, same thing which you are going to be do, right? So you are going to be add dummy row or dummy column and the remaining value which you are going to be add, then the values of the dummy row, it becomes zeros. That's it. Okay, clear? Now, listen. So you have to find out first in the Vogel's approximation method, penalties, row wise and column wise penalties, not entire table. Now first row, S1 row, right? So check the values, 19, 30, 50, 10. Which one is the least value? 10 is the least value at X24. Okay. So now what you need to do here, then again you need to check in the same first row which one is the minimum value, next least minimum value, next minimum value. Which one? Which one?
19, sir.
19. So 10 and 19. Okay. So 19 minus 10. So we will get 9 penalty of that particular row. That's it. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now any one of you can please tell me the second row penalty. We got values here 70, 30, 40, 60. Which one is the least value?
30 minus 40, 10.
Exactly.
30 minus 40, 10.
Second least is 40. So 40 minus 30, 10. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now third row.
Penalty is 2, sir. I mean, 8 minus 20.
8 minus 20.
Penalty.
Yes, 12, sir.
First least value is 8.
12.
Second least value is 20.
8.
20 minus 8.
20.
20 minus 8.
12.
12, sir.
12. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Now we did row wise, right? Same thing we are doing column wise. Same thing we are doing column wise again. Is it clear? Now on column wise, okay, 19, 70, 40. Which one is the least value?
19.
19.
Value.
40.
40.
So 40 minus 19.
21.
21.
So 21. First column penalty. Second column penalty. Any one of you?
22.
22, sir.
First list value 8. Second list value 30. So 30 minus 8, 20.
22.
Okay. Now the third column.
10,
Column.
sir.
10, sir.
First list
10.
value.
40 minus 50,
First list
10.
value 40. Second list value 50. So 50 minus 40, 10. Now fourth column.
50 minus 40, 10.
No. 10,
20
60,
minus
20.
10.
10, 60, 20. 10, 60, 20. Which one is the minimum value?
10.
10 minus 20,
10,
sir.
sir.
20 minus 10. 10.
10.
So now we got penalties of first row, second row, third row, and the penalties of first column, second column, third column, and fourth column. We got penalties of first row, second row, third row, and we got penalties of first column, second column, third column, and fourth column. Okay. Now listen. Check these penalties. 9, 10, 12, 21, 22, 10, 10. Which one is the maximum?
22.
22, sir.
So identify that. So in this row, you have to enter first. This is first one.
We have to number it as 1, sir.
Yeah, for your purpose only, for identifying. This is one. That means in the second column, first entry has to be done. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any questions, please tell me. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
See, you have to check penalties 9, 10, 12, 21, 22, 10, 10. So out of these penalties, row wise and column wise, we got highest penalty at D2, that is second column, 22. So you have to be enter first in the second column only.
Irrespective of the rows and columns, first we need to check the highest penalty number.
Exactly, that's it.
Okay, sir.
Highest penalty. So where we got? In the D2, that is second column. So entry has to be done in this D2 only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Now, so see D2, right? Under D2, now 30, 38, which one is the minimum?
8.
8,
Same
sir.
procedure again. Same procedure. Okay. 8 is a minimum. Now I'm checking demand and supply. Which one is the minimum?
8.
8.
Allocate 8 here and it becomes 10.
0. This will become 0.
Right? So
Hmm.
this is become cancelled. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Sir, if you have any questions, sirs and madams, please ask me now itself. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Now, next step. Same thing, again I'm repeating. Again you need to find the penalties. Again you need to check penalties highest, and if it is row or column, then identify in that which one is a minimum, and the minimum demand and supply, allocate that value. That's it.
Sir, now 22nd, we should not consider 22 now.
No, it's over because it's done, right? It was closed.
Okay. Okay.
First entry it was done. Now again we are going to be find out the penalties. Now based on the second penalties we'll check. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Now any one of you can please tell me in the S1 which one is the penalty? What is your penalty?
Again 9, sir.
9.
9 only, because we got 19, 50, 10. 19, 50, 10. So 10 is a minimum and the next minimum which is 19. So second penalty in the first row which is 9. Now in the second row
10.
10.
20, 20, 20.
20.
20, 70, 40, 60. So 40, 60, right? Which is 20. Now third row
ఎందుకో ఫోన్ చేస్తుంది అక్క.
20, sir.
20, 40. 40 minus 20. So it is again 20.
20.
Now in the D1 first column
21, sir.
21. What about this D2?
It's 0.
Yeah, exactly, 0. That's it. Now D3,
10.
D4.
10.
10.
Now check penalties. Which one is the maximum?
21.
Is it first column or third column or fourth column?
D1, sir.
First column D1. So your entry, that is second one, second entry has to be done under D1. Are you following, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Right? Now Ramana, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So where I have to enter values, tell me.
21, 28, 21, sir.
21, fine. D1, okay.
19, 70,
19, 70,
20, 40.
0. Yeah.
First one, sir, 19.
19, okay, fine. Yeah. Next one, tell me.
7, 5, sir, we have to take 5.
5, 7, least value is 5. So
5, sir.
allocate 5 here and it becomes 2.
2.
Now 5, demand satisfied.
Yes, sir, we have to cancel that.
Cancel that.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now same again. S1, least value. Tell me.
S1 lead.
Sorry?
50 minus 10.
50 minus 10.
40.
40.
40. Second row.
60 minus 40. 20.
20.
20. Yeah. Next.
Third row. 50.
50.
70 minus 20. 50.
50.
Okay. Good. Then what about D1?
0.
Zero.
Sir. D2 also 0.
What about
0. 10, sir.
10. 10.
D4
D4
also 10. 10.
10. So 40, 20, 50, 0, 0, 10, 10. So which one is the maximum?
50, sir.
40.
40, sir. 40, 40.
Which one is the maximum?
50, sir.
50.
50. 50.
50 is the maximum, right? 40, 20, 50.
50, sir.
Yes, exactly. So your third entry should be, is it row or column?
Row, sir.
Row. Good. Now where I have to enter?
20. Near 20.
Because in the third row, 20, 70, 20 is a minimum. So in the 20, now next, tell me.
7, sir. Near 20. Sorry. 10, 10. We
10,
have to enter
40.
10. 10. We have to enter 10.
10, it becomes 4. Now 10, 8, satisfied. So cross this particular row. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now same thing again. Okay. Now penalty, tell me.
40.
15, 40,
40, sir.
okay, 40, 60.
20.
20.
20.
This becomes 0. Then
0.
first column 0, second
0.
column 0, third column
10.
10, fourth column
50.
50. So which one is the maximum?
50. D4
50.
column, sir.
0, 10, 50,
D4.
40, 50 is the maximum.
D4 column, sir.
Yeah, D4 column. So fourth entry should be under D4. Okay. Right. So now any one of you can please tell me where I have to enter.
Near 10, sir.
Yeah, 10, x2, x14,
X14.
x14. Okay. So value, is it 2 or 4?
2, sir.
2, sir.
2. Then it becomes 2.
2.
5 is 2, 7, satisfied. So cross this particular one. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Now, any one of you can please tell me penalties. First row,
0.
0.
second row,
20.
20.
third row,
0.
0.
fourth row, sorry, D1 column
0. D1 0.
0,
D2 also 0.
0.
D3 40.
Exactly, good. 40,
D4 60.
60. Now which one is the maximum?
60, sir. D4.
60. So fifth entry has to be under row or
D4. Column.
column only. D4. Right? Now where I have to enter? Only one is there. That is x24, right?
Yes, sir.
Now enter 2 here and it becomes 7. Now next step. Is it necessary to find out penalties now?
Sir.
It's necessary to find out penalties now because we have only x23 only. That is 40. Is it necessary to find out penalties now?
No, sir.
No. So the only one. So left over 7. So allocate 7 here. This is your WAM method. This is your WAM method.
Sure, but D3 column we didn't get cancelled. It is
Where?
D3, sir.
No, 7 done. It is going to be cancelled
Okay, okay.
because 7 allocated. No.
Yeah, sir.
By default, it will be cancelled. That's it. Okay, you want cancel? Okay.
Sir, that is- I didn't get a clarity. That is what I'm asking.
Yes. Now, what is step now? Next step.
Total transport cost.
Yes. Total transportation cost, not transport cost. Total transportation cost. Listen. If you did this, fine. But this is the most important one. Okay. And most probably what happened when you got the answer, people when you are adding the values, maybe you will do some mistakes. So don't do that. Okay. So instead of taking 19 due to fast, maybe you will write 9 into 5. Then you will get wrong answer. Okay. So 19 into 5 plus 10 into 2 plus 40 into 7 plus 60 into 2 plus 8 into 8 plus 20 into 10. How much? Can I know the answer?
$779, sir.
779. Okay. Now any one of you, choice is yours. Please explain entire procedure, what we did. Except Shravani, except Soumya, any one of you. Except Shravani, except Soumya. Kavya, will you? Roll number 17. Sorry, roll number 11. Kavya,
Yes, sir.
will you?
I will try, sir.
Yeah. Good. Tell me.
In VAM, we are going to in a S1 in S1 row. First, we have to find the least number,
Okay.
and again the least number, like 10 and 19.
Least value, second least value. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And the penalty will be 9.
Okay.
We are going to subtract the both the values.
Just explain that procedure. That's it. Okay. Don't take the values. Just explain the procedure.
Okay, sir. And after that, as the same, we are going to take penalty as S2 and S3. And coming to the demand, and we are going to take the penalty levels, like penalty value at D1, D2, D3, D4
Okay. Good.
by take. Okay. And next one, we are in penalties, in demand penalties and supply penalties, we have to take in a maximum we have to find the maximum value.
Maximum penalty value.
Yeah, maximum penalty value.
Good.
And then we need to like, what is it?
Next.
And okay, so maximum penalty value. Then we have to
It is a row maximum value, if you got, or maybe
okay.
column wise if you got maximum, that column or row you have to take into consideration to enter the value.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And
So,
as these
after that, what is
next is all. Yes, sir.
after that procedure?
After that, again we have to again we have to take a penalty, another penalty, like
No. Still we did not allocate it, right? So what I'm saying about that, you find.
yes, sir. We have to find the if it is in a in a column, if the maximum penalty value is in column, then we have to take the least value. Suppose like 8.
Okay.
We
So
like that.
what
We
you
have to take it, sir.
suppose if you get penalty in the column, so you need to identify that column, either it may be a first column or second column or third column. Let us take an example. If it is a third column, you got maximum penalty. So next step is that you have to identify that maximum penalty column, that is D3. In that D3, then you have to check the minimum value, and out of that, then again you are comparing with the demand and supply, right? Demand and supply. Then in the least if it is demand and supply, the least value which you are going to be allocate. So you are repeating the same procedure, right, till to complete entire table. Then finally you are going to be find total transportation cost, and you will show total transportation cost value. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
If you have any questions, please ask me.
సార్ ఒక చిన్న డౌట్ సార్.
Who is this?
రమణ సార్.
Ramana.
సార్ ఒకవేళ మనం పెనాల్టీ వాల్యూస్ తీసుకున్నాం కదా సార్, అవి హైయెస్ట్ పెనాల్టీ వాల్యూ ఈక్వల్ వస్తే ఏం చేయాలి సార్ అప్పుడు?
Good question, Ramana. Superb. Okay, so what you are saying about that? Now let me take an example. Ramana is saying about that this is 22 and this is 22. That is your question, right, Ramana?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Superb. Good question. Suppose if you get 22, 22. Simple. Now again, now I'm considering here 19, 30, 70, 30, 40, 80, 40, 48. So Ramana is said about that this is 22 and this is 22. So I have to check first in the D2, 30, 38. 8 is a minimum. Fine. Now in the first D1, even 19, 70, 40. Which one is a minimum? 8 is a minimum, right? Yes or no? 8 is a minimum, right, Ramana?
By checking the least number in the rows and columns, we have to take that, sir.
That's it. Ramana? ఉన్నావా?
Question you in.
రమణ ఏడికి వెళ్ళిపోయావు? క్లాస్లో ఉంటే నేను అడిగింటా. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు క్లాస్లో లేవా? విర్చువల్ క్లాస్లో. ఓకే రైట్. సార్ నేను క్వశ్చన్ అడిగిన సంబంధం లేదు, ఇంకా ఆన్సర్ మీరు చెప్పుకొని వెళ్ళిపోయాడు అంతే. ఫైన్. సో సి లిజన్. సపోజ్ if he asks the same thing 22 22, you got the 22 22 penalties D1 and D2. So again you need to check next procedure. What is that? 8 30 30 19 70 40. So which one is the least value here? 8. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
8 is the least value. So simple, you have to allocate this, you have to take this. Now suppose if you get here 6 least value, okay, then you have to take this.
What if we have same least number? Like we have everything as same as you have given 8 here. In the same way, if we have 8 or 8 in the first column also the least number.
Good question, Shravani. Suppose you got here 8 also. Now again you have to check this demand and supply. Simple.
Which demand and supply is less, we have to consider that one.
That's it. So based on here, you said here 8 and here also 8. Now if you take here 8 and 10, if you take here 15, sorry, 8 and 18, here 15 and 18. So which one is the minimum? 8 is a minimum. So you have to consider this only. Suppose if it is less 3, then you have to consider this. That's it.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Shall we stop?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So take same values, right? All of you, this is a homework for you. Take all same values, right? Apply northwest corner method, least cost method for this particular problem only.
Only 2 methods, sir.
Only 2 methods. Method and least
Sir, can you send this problem, sir?
okay,
question.
I will send.
Okay.
Okay, good day. We'll meet tomorrow when I will update to you through WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Fine.